I am so tired of walking into a men's room at a truck stop and sitting down in a stall and having somebody beside me. It sounds like they're taking their hand in the actual toilet bowl and just doing this right here. But what they're actually doing, though they do that sometimes, they'll actually flush the toilet, stick their hand in it if they don't have a bottle of water readily available, and they'll do this right here with the water to rinse themselves off, if you know what I mean. But if they have a bottle of water, that's when it gets really nasty and vile. They'll pour the bottle of water out, and as they're doing it, they'll take their hand and do this right here. You can just imagine what that looks like. And that's how they clean themselves, because for religious purposes, I guess they're not allowed to use toilet paper. The problem with that is that water splashes everywhere. It hits their bum, and then it splashes everywhere. It goes over the top of the stall, it goes on the toilet, it goes on the ground, the handle of the toilet, the door itself. It's an actual biohazard. And then those same guys will get out and they'll go to the sink, and instead of washing their hands in the sink, at least, no, they're not doing that. They don't wash their hands in the sink. They stick their feet in the sink. They pull them out of these nasty, gooped up sandals, because when they get done washing them, they put their wet feet right back in the sandals. And they pull them out of those. And the smell, I mean, it has hit me like a ton of bricks before. And they'll wash their feet in the sink. No soap or anything. They just water. So the smell is horrendous. And then they leave. And I mean, I am appalled that we have gotten to a point where this is considered common practice. I mean, if I go to a country where that's maybe considered common practice, I'm not going to gawk at that. But this is the truck driving industry. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys a sad story. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was at a Flying J, and there was me, a little boy, his daddy, and a guy washing his feet in the sink. And we were all standing there at the sinks. And the little boy said, "Daddy, why is that guy washing his feet in the sink?" And he said, "Oh, son, those are just some nasty truck drivers. That's just what they do. I know it's filthy, but that's why we don't like stopping at truck stops." And they finished up, dried their hands, and left. And I don't know, maybe that little boy would have never wanted to be a truck driver, but I promise you one thing, if he ever thought about becoming a truck driver, that thought has now left his mind completely. And that's sad, man. It really is. And listen, I'm not trying to constrict people's religious freedom. I don't think religious freedom obviously just applies to Christians.
We got you there, Pally. That is fucking disgusting. And this is, this guy seems like a rational guy, decent truck driver guy, going to truck stops. And this is what truck drivers are dealing with these days. And this isn't even the worst of it. The worst of it is that these people are getting commercial driver's license illegally. A lot of them are illegal. And states like California and New York and all these liberal bastions of crap are handing out license to these people. They cannot drive. They cannot speak English. They are killing people on the roads. So some smelly, disgusting feet, while bad, isn't even the worst that they're doing. But then there's just the simple comforts. This guy, he's on the road for days, hours at a time, 8-hour clips driving these trucks. I don't know what the limit is that they're allowed to drive in one segment there, but it's a lot of hours. It's tiring. These are real Americans working. That guy's a real American. Everything you get has been in a truck. Everything you own at some point has been in a truck. And he has to deal with that. It's bad enough the job itself is a tough job, a tough life. You're away from your family, whatnot. But now they've thrown this greatest strength that we have, diversity, at the truck drivers. These truck drivers have to deal with each other at the stops, the service stations, getting things to eat, showering, cleaning up. Why the hell should this guy have to deal with that? Because diversity is our greatest strength? Because for some reason they feel that an illegal alien that is here from a country that has no concept of what America really is, some of our the most simple things that we do, like washing, not being offensive around other people, not putting your disgusting feet in the sinks that we have to use for our hands and faces. Someone thought that was a good idea, and you will see these bastards like Gavin Newsom in California and Hochul in New York, and all they'll do is defend the pieces of garbage that are doing this. Not this guy, not the guy driving the truck doing his job. Oh, well, who cares what the white American guy has to say? Screw him. They have their customs and traditions that you shouldn't. You're a bigot if you don't allow some filth-ridden illegal to wash his disgusting feet in your sink. That's where we are. That's the wonderful diversity. I always hear that. It's our greatest strength, and America wouldn't be this great place without all these people that are here now. Can I hear one success story? And I don't mean his parents came here and he grew up and he get. Show me one illegal alien family or guy that's alone. Show me one that is helping this country in some way, that has come here and added some benefit to the United States of America. Illegal, I'm talking, because legally, yeah, Elon Musk from South Africa. Huge benefits to not only this country, but the world, because he did come here to the United States, whether you like him or not. You look at things like Tesla, Starlink, SpaceX. These are amazing things that have come to fruition because Elon legally migrated from South Africa to America. The opportunity was there. He used it. But where is this illegal? They talk about our neighbors, our migrant neighbors. No, illegal immigrants. That's all we're talking about. Where are they doing these amazing things that are helping the country? Where? I don't see it. I see a lot of burden. I see a lot of expense. I see a lot of sorrow, death, destruction. That's all I'm saying. Where's this greatest strength? Where's this built on the backs of? You don't see it because it ain't happening.